Yes. It's about Sam. She almost died when her daughter was stillborn.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Is it safe for her to get pregnant again?
No. I'm sorry, but I can't discuss the specifics of Sam's condition with anyone other than her. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
No, I understand that. But what would you generally recommend a patient like Sam?
Hypothetically speaking, if a woman has had severe placenta abruptio, like Sam did, it can compromise her ability to bear children. However, patients who give their bodies adequate time to heal can go on to have normal pregnancies as well as healthy babies in the future.
How long does it take to actually adequately heal?
Let's just say that a guy like you could very well be a father by this time next year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
I just wanted to ask Dr. Lee some questions about Sam.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I just don't want her to push herself too hard, that's all.
Oh, well, you don't have to worry. And aside from dealing with Miss Sneed every day, being a file clerk shouldn't be that strenuous.
She got the job?
Yeah, Alan hired her about an hour ago.
Wow, that's great. She really wanted it.
Yeah. And now you have a good excuse to come here and get that bullet wound checked out.
I'm fine. Thanks to you.
I did what I could, but I'm not a doctor. You really need to have it looked at.
You really need to have a little more faith in yourself because I'm almost completely healed. So stop worrying. It's not good for the baby.
Busy? Oh, beyond busy. What is it about the holidays that makes everyone want to have a baby? Must be something in the water. You aren't kidding. It seems like everyone in Port Charles has caught baby fever. Okay, what do you mean? Well, I guess thinking he was the father of your baby had an impact on Jason. He was here earlier asking if it was possible for Sam to get pregnant. Oh, God. I cannot wait for this day to be over.
I'm sorry.
I got him.
You got him?
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd run into you, so to speak.
Why is that?
Well, there's something I need to ask you. Do you think I'm a good parent?
What do you mean?
Do you think Molly's better off with me or with Alexis? I'm in the process of filing for sole custody of Molly.
Well, what happened to trying to work things out with Alexis?
I've had to face reality where Alexis is concerned. She's far too sick to be able to effectively take care of Molly. I want some stability for my daughter. With Alexis in and out of the hospital, I just think it's a better idea if Molly came to live with me.
And have you told Alexis this?
She'll know soon enough. I advised Sonny that I was going to probably call him as a witness, and you can imagine how that went. So I'm sure he's already warned Alexis.
Yeah, what'd you expect?
Exactly what happened. You know, Sonny made all these comments about how I was unfit, which is ironic considering the source. But Alexis knows that I'm a good enough lawyer to point out that he's an ongoing threat to both Christina and Molly. It's going to strengthen my case.
I'm not defending Sonny, but
look, on any given day, my brother can be gunned down by somebody who's trying to take over his territory, and Alexis knows this, but yet she still sent Molly to live with him. I can't let her questionable judgment and behavior affect my daughter's life.
She's gonna fight you on this.
Yeah, tooth and nail. Which is why I need somebody in my corner. I need somebody to testify on my behalf. I know it's a lot.
It's not that. It's just I don't think it's a very good idea that I get involved in somebody else's custody battle right now when I'm dealing with one of my own. Like he's threatening to sue me for custody of this baby, and if a judge finds out, then
It's going to go against you in court. I get it.
Right. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. just doing what you can to try to protect your child. So am I.
Here you are.
Thanks.
Was that Rick Lansing I saw earlier? I didn't know his daughter had an appointment today.
He came by to ask if I would testify at his custody hearing.
That man will stop at nothing to try to draw you back into his life.
Don't worry, Graham. I told him I didn't want to be involved.
Well, that's good. Because he doesn't deserve your support. And he certainly doesn't deserve the custody of that darling little girl. The two of you would do very well to stay as far away from him as possible.
I don't think I could ever stand up in a courtroom and say that Rick is a better parent than Alexis. But what if it had been someone else? Someone I knew would be a good father, someone who was loving and consistent and would always put his child's needs above his own. Would it be fair to keep a man like that away from his baby? What?
Well, it's very nice to hear that you haven't written Lucky off completely.
Graham,
I know. He's not perfect. But he is the father of the child you're carrying. And, darling, I hope that you'll consider to let him come back into both of your lives.